Hi, I'm Marty Nemko. We all have long-standing beliefs, but it might be more valuable to you if I share my more recently acquired or revised ones. First, regarding relationships. With your partner, maximize time on what comes easily, whether sex, chatting, gardening, watching TV together, whatever. Couples seem to spend too much time working on their relationship's weaknesses, often with results that aren't worth the effort. It may be more fruitful to, at least for now, skirt the problems and focus on what works naturally. For example, I know a couple that argues mightily about their child. What's worked best for them? Change the subject and they focus on what works well for them. Know your parents better. Ask them about themselves, what they care about, what they're thinking about, what they were like as kids, as teens, as young adults. And now here's one about work. Badasses are, in my mind, to be avoided. A number of best-selling books and movies glorify the badass. Well, at least in my world, badasses tend to portray more confidence than their competence justifies. Worse, they're disempowering and demotivating of everyone around them. Better to work with and for gentler souls. Yes, they're intelligent, and yes, they can, when needed, make a crisp unilateral decision, but they default to empowering others and to kindness. Now something I've learned about money. And this is something I've revised. I've kind of long known it, but it's become a more strongly held view. Money nor possessions beyond a bare middle-class existence likely yield more happiness. Indeed, as the Dalai Lama said, that more wealth means more worry. In my judgment, enduring happiness is so rarely to be found that it isn't worth seeking. A wiser goal is moderate contentment. And the most likely path to that is Freud's classic formulation. Good work, someone to love, and something to look forward to. Now a thought about emotional health. Staying busy promotes mental health. Now some advocates advocate slowing down so we can face our problems. But my clients with garden variety anxiety and sadness have more often found that staying busy improves their mental health more than slowing down to explore their anxiety and sadness. I recall a client who self-described as anxious and sad. We tried filling her days with worthy activities. I then asked, how is her anxiety and sadness? She replied, oh, I'm too busy for all that. Now, of course, some people's mental problems do require slowing down, careful analysis, and perhaps medication. But the power of busyness may be underrated. Now one about people. I've reluctantly come to conclude that most people are pretty selfish. It's embarrassing to admit, but until recently I thought most people were basically giving. But in recent years my eyes have been opened that too often that's not true. Yes, people may do little nice things, but when you really need help, their altruism is far less certain. For example, I know someone whose husband got MS, multiple sclerosis, whereupon she divorced him because she didn't want to care for him. And now a few, what I call miscellany, in general, that don't fit into a category. No response has replaced no. It strikes me as rude that people ignore a request rather than take a moment to decline it. It often takes courage and work to make the request. That person deserves an answer rather than be left hanging. Alas, today, usually no has been replaced by no response. There is a time to speak and a time to be quiet, including with friends. There seems ever less tolerance of divergence from the zeitgeist's orthodoxy. Expressing such dissent is more likely to strain friendship and work relationships than to encourage more full-dimension thinking. Today it is very wise, maybe more than ever, to assess the risk-reward ratio of speaking up. Merit is playing an ever smaller role in hiring and other resource allocation decisions in favor of demographic considerations. I have seen this accelerative trend clearly among my clients and in the reporting from my friends. And finally, life goes by so fast. Everyone who's older is amazed by that, but it's true. It seems like only yesterday when I was a kid practicing basketball on the playground. Savor every moment while you can. In any event, I thank you for watching. I'm Marty Nemko. I welcome your thumbs up and accept your thumbs down. I always look forward to your comments, and I especially like it if you hit the share button below. Share on your social media so that my efforts can have broader impact. And I am flattered if you choose to subscribe to my channel. And in any event, I do thank you for watching. I am Marty Nemko.